Mike, does the mic work? Oh my god, the mic works. Let's go. Guys, we got the mic to work. Did I get the mic to work? The mic? Mike. Did I get the mic to work? Mike. Did I get the mic to work? Okay, I got the mic to work. Oh my god. So I got the mic to work. Alrighty, we got the mic to work. I'm gonna start the live stream. We're gonna get our. So this is the opening. I got the. This is gonna be many openings. This is might not even be the final one. So this is just like a first version of the opening. This is gonna be like changed throughout the many of days. Hello, hello. It's not. I'm just gonna say this. Not. This might not be even the opening we use. It's gonna be like different. So let me show you what I came up with. This might not even be the final like opening. There's many versions of this version that I made. So yeah, I'm about to read it right now. See. Alright, here's the fan poster I made. Alright, it's time to read the opening. Where is my daughter? Where's my son? People don't just vanish, do they? It's been so long. When will they come back home? Please, come find me. We are still not free. You know that. There are no strings on me. The story opens in a dark room with a man getting a light flash on his way. Seems this is an integration room. The guy looks like he wants answers. This is a room he has never seen before. The man looks up to see a guy with glasses covered with a brown beard. The man looks at the name tag as the guy with glasses throws the name tag at the guy. The man yells, annoyed. Did this old guy just hit him with the name tag? It's a hard hit as the father yells in pain. Hey, man, who do you think you are? The man does not speak about his name for a bit, then decides to announce his name. The man in the glasses takes a seat and slams his hand on the table, almost breaking a bit of the table. The name is Henry Emily, and I have questions for you. The man looks around the room. It's impossible to see. His eyes are in serious mode. What do you want from me? Henry Emily pulls out some papers from the desk. You might know these names. Garrett and a puppet like figure. A picture of his wife, hanged. The shock scares Mr. Smith. How did this random guy have a picture of his family? That's my family. How do you have a picture of my family? Who the hell are you? Henry smirks as he looks at the father in the eyes of Vane. Now he's got the attention. This is his domain now. He huffs his puffy glasses, talking all serious. His tone has changed. I know a lot of things, Mr. Smith. A lot of things. I also did things I regret. Did you do things you regret? The father's mood changes from a surprise to shock. He is frozen. He remembers a memory, one he did not want to remember in a long time. The poor dad realizes that Garrett was not the only one. Not even Mike was the only one either. It's just that both him and his wife never paid or cared about her, the one that he should not have let been killed. The dad confesses up in tears. There was a picture I had. It was cut, and I had the other piece, and a flash hits the dad, knocking him to the floor. The paper gets sent to Henry's hand. It slowly floats over to him like a swan in the water. As he walks up and grabs it, he takes a deep breath. He feels bad, but it was the only way to get answers. There was no other way. You know too much. Gonna have to wipe your memories. The man is in the floor, knocked out. If he gets his memory wiped, then everything gets wiped. Henry takes a look at the paper as a tear falls from the paper. My daughter, if you can hear me, know that I will find a way to free you and the others, whatever it takes. The photo shows the other side of the paper, the family showing the adopted daughter that was stolen from him, Charlie. He looks over at the man knocked out and grabs an axe. Henry has already lost it, but he decides to let an old spring lock suit do the job. He closes his eyes and walks out the door. I'm so sorry, old sport. He closes the door as the last words Henry says before everything fades away is, perhaps one day you'll understand. Present day. A group who broke into the new and improved Freddy's for ghost hunting are getting chased by an unknown object. They've been running for hours, and whatever is chasing them will not stop. Come on, Peter says. Let's get out of here. Leave the camera. It's not worth it. His friend got stuck in one of the doors. It's his coat. Selena leaves her ghost machine on the floor as she tries to pull her friend David out. The sweater is really stuck in there. Almost got it in. David screams as his head is bitten off and swooped in by the mangle. His body falls on the floor. Holy fuck, I'm gonna be sick. Selena falls to the ground as she throws up a bit. Peter shakes in fear as he looks into his camera. The camera glitch out screaming. Nope, screw that. Hey, where's Robert? Selena points to a terrifying sight. Peter turns to see a puppet playing with Robert's dismembered body. Peter is about to scream until something red swoops in, dragging Peter's body to the darkness. Selena runs to find Peter but only hears crunching sounds. She calls out, Peter, are you okay? It's quiet for a while until Peter's head is thrown into Selena's feet. The ground of darkness makes Selena run away in fear. Her heart gets beat and beat faster as danger lurks around each corner. She quietly runs to the front entrance. Locked, locked, fuck, why? The entire pizzeria's power goes down. As Selena grabs a lighter, as she lights it, she does not notice a big bunny behind her. The eyes of the bunny activate and pushes Selena to the ground. As the lighter is about to fall out, a shadow figure arrives, pulling the light out, removing any signs of hope Selena had. The broken down machine grabs Selena by the neck, slamming her to the ground, breaking her spine. Selena is now unable to move. The job of the bunny is done as he vanishes. Selena tries to slowly escape as the speakers begin to play. Is that Sweet Dreams Are Made of This? It indeed is, as the toys are revealed in better detail. Seems that Selena only met some of the animatronics. She tries to crawl to safety as she knows this might be her end. Toy Bonnie slams his guitar on her leg, breaking it. As Toy Chica's beak grabs Selena into the show stage and throws her to the floor. Toy Freddy walks up to Selena as she screams, Please, no! Toy Freddy lifts his microphone like a knife. It's sharp, really sharp, as the eyes of the toys go white. Toy Freddy swipes his microphone as Selena is about to scream. The moment fades to Abby waking up from her bed. It happened again. Was that another one of her dreams? A nightmare? She looks up to see the writing on the walls. You are the clue. Abby closes her eyes then opens them for a while. Clue? What does that mean? Abby looks to see a girl looking at the fields. Hey, you, she answers. The girl does not respond. For now. Abby runs up to the girl. The girl speaks on something. Do you ever feel lost at times? Like a shadow, dear? The fields get covered in screams. As Abby tries to reach out, she falls into the abyss. It feels real, but then her eyes open again. Whatever it means, it all leads back to her. The girl, the questions she said, the dreams, the nightmare, the story. She had to figure it out for herself. She leaves her bed and gets ready for class. It's going to be rough since not many students want to be around her due to, well, she doesn't want to talk about it now. Right now, Mike is getting ready for his job at the Dollar General. Great. That gives Abby the excuse to get crayons. She won't say why she needs them. The truth is, someone at school was bullying her due to her bad fame she got, due to her life being turned to all the move that. Mike tells Abby it's time to go to the Dollar General. Abby looks at Bonesy. We get to take the dog? Yeah, now let's go. I need to get there in time, Mike responds. New year, new job. After the whole Freddy's incident, it's time Mike tries and moves on and learns to enjoy life. After all, it is what Garrett told him. Embrace what he had already. Mike ties Bonesy to a couple of bikes, since the Dollar General does not allow dogs inside. He's about to enter the area until a kid with a skateboard walks up to the dog. He seems to talk to the dog, goofing around. It reminds Mike on how Abby talked to her imaginary friends, but the dog was actually real. Mike walks up to the kid. The kid had a black hoodie and looked around 19 years old. He looks around the same age like Max. But how should Mike know? He never asked Max her age, nor did he bother or care. What a terrible guilt he had. It still haunts him to this day. Yeah, Garrett forgave him, but there's something else that is bothering him. How things could have been different if he treated her better instead of ignoring her, ignoring everyone he met. He looks up to see Abby looking at the coloring materials. He forgot Abby was at the Dollar General, as well that why he was here. Not only did he work here, but Abby also needed new colors as well. Some bullies in her class stole her colors. Mike turns to see the kid give Bonesy a dog treat as he skates away out of the area. Weird, but nice to know he was not trying to hurt Bonesy. Mike gives Bonesy a pat as he enters the Dollar General. It's quite full today, as the area has a bunch of papers with posters for a film adaptation for a movie called Five Nights at Freddy's. Unfortunately for Mike and Abby, the tragic events they went through somehow went to the public, and Mike doesn't understand how it happened, but they made a movie about it. That film, though, said misinformation about both Mike and Abby, and it made them look like they were the villains, the monsters within. And somehow, Vanessa, even after waking up, went into a coma again, and all the blame is on Mike and not only him. In class, everyone looked at Abby as if she killed someone or if she was crazy, as her past has not helped her either with the situation she is in now, especially now that the things that happened at Freddy's has become a popular film. Everyone in class talks to Abby as if she was the one who killed Steve Raglan. The film never mentioned William Afton or the Yellow Rabbit. It only mentioned Steve and made him look like a hero, while making both Abby and Mike look like murderers, while putting the missing kids incident on them. Abby isn't sure how this film was able to trick the public, but she will find a way to fix this somehow. The public look at the two with fury in their eyes, and they call them monsters and strangers. Abby wears a hoodie all the time to hide herself in the shadows. She just wants to be a normal person again, not a hated star. She gets thrown a water cup by a random person in the store as Mike removes Abby from the area and swears at the person. The fuck is wrong with you? Leave my sister alone, you piece of garbage. You should. Mike doesn't see who he's yelling at. He opens his eyes to see Doug. Doug did not throw the cup on purpose. He slipped on the floor on the wet floor sign. Doug was covering his hands in fear as Mike had a punching position. He could not believe his eyes. What he is doing. Made a big mistake as the people look at him. Doug? I did not know. Garbage? Is that what you think of me? You are no better than Jane herself. Doug runs out of the Dollar General as Mike tries to say something, but decides not to. Doug, wait, Abby says. Mike lowers his hand, frozen. The anger has made him this way. He was just trying his best. Abby backs off as she wears her hoodie again, tighter, crying. Mike does not respond as he takes Abby out of the store as the people look at them with anger. Mike yells with anger in her voice. Enough is enough. Leave us alone! Okay, Abby, let's get out of here. It's clear we are not welcome here. Mike quickly takes Abby out of the Dollar General as they see Bonesy is gone. Seems that the knot was not strong enough as it begins to rain. Too bad for Mike and Abby, they did not bring raincoats or umbrellas. They could not go back to any of the stores. The entire world saw them as outcasts. Mike ponders, who made that movie? Who turned their lives into this? Abby closes her eyes as she opens them to awaken in the pizzeria again, but it's a new one once again. New and improved, she's back to where she was as she spots one of them move again. It's Chica, but she looks different again, more shiny. Abby notices the bib is different too. Instead of let's eat, it says let's party. What happened to the old one though? Abby bumps into some party hats, making a bit of noise. Seems the toy chica heard the noise. Abby looks to see a vent as she enters the vent to hide in. Surely she won't look in here. A robot wouldn't be able to fit in here, right? I see you, dear. Abby looks behind her but does not see Toy Chica. She hears the toy animatronic but does not see her. Is she playing mind games or what? Abby pushes down the vents as she grabs it slowly as they almost make a sound. She slowly pushes it in the floor. And there we go. Abby leaves the vent and is in the office. This looks like a new office. No doors and it's front wide open. Geez, this looks like a death trap. Man, if Mike worked here, he would easily die if he slept in the last area. Imagine him working here. Abby looks to see a flashlight on the table. She grabs it and it somewhat works. As she's about to turn it on, she sees a reflection in the back. It's Toy Chica. The robot mocks her. She gives out a screech, hurting Abby's ears. Do you know what time it is? Abby backs away in fear as the area begins to flick on and off. Toy Chica removes her beak as her eyes turn from blue to dead white. It's time to play. A chase begins as Abby runs out of the office as Toy Chica sends out her cupcake as she begins to laugh all devilish. The cupcake is quicker as it jumps on Abby but has no teeth. As Abby opens her eyes, she grabs the cupcake and throws it down the halls. She gets back up as Abby hears the voices getting louder. As she gets closer, she is jumped by the cupcake opening his teeth. As Toy Chica sees her and tries to bite her ankle. Toy Chica laughs all evil like, it's time for the show, right, Abby? Abby yells, trying to get the evil creature off her. Toy Chica laughs in a sinister tone as she enjoys pain. As Mr. Cupcake almost rips Abby's leg apart like an animal, Abby luckily grabs a nearby taser out of nowhere and uses the taser on Toy Chica to the ground. The taser is not enough since these things are advanced, as the toy chicken gets up laughing in Abby's face. You're gonna die, you're gonna die, you're gonna die. She grabs a bat and destroys Toy Chica to pieces. The beak falls to the ground with it as Abby stomps on the beak. The carousel in the back begins to play music as Abby closes her eyes and opens them just to get jump scared by the same puppet figure she saw in her first encounter. Come find me. No, she screams. Abby wakes up in the back of the car. It was a dream again. She begins to feel some pain as she looks at her leg. It's all bloodied. Mike opens the car to see Abby's leg chewed up. Abby, what happened to your leg? Abby's eyes and her mind is all scared. She isn't able to talk. She does not understand what happened. Why are they doing this to us? An original story from Fredbear's channel. An adaptation for Scott Cawthon's Five Nights at Freddy's franchise. 2025 Blumhouse film comes. The lights and show area stages get brighter and reveal it's showtime. Five Nights at Freddy's Rewritten 2. Only on Fredbear's channel, December 31st, 2026.